Okay,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our special council meeting today, January 9th. And I'll start the meeting at 12:31. And just to let everybody in the audience know that Councillor Ainsworth is unable to attend, but he has joined us via Zoom. And so thank you very much for being here, Mike. And we'll start off the meeting with the territorial land acknowledgement.
sorry, if you could call them, oh, you did call the meeting order, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Before our meeting gets underway, I would like to formally recognize the traditional keepers of this land and specifically our neighbors of the Alderville First Nation with a formal territorial acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge the Township of Allen-McCullum is located on the Mississauga Ashanindic territory and is the traditional territory of the Mississauga Ashanindic. The Township of Allen-McCullum respectfully acknowledges that the Mississauga Nation are the collective stewards and caretakers of these lands and waters in perpetuity, and that they continue to maintain this responsibility to ensure their health and the integrity for generations to come. And moving on, we'll go to item 3, disclosure of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof. Deputy Mayor.
Through you, Mayor Local. I have a declaration of pecuniary interest. It has to do with agenda 5.1 and has to do with the appointments to the library board. The reason for this is pending litigation. And I will have to come to thank you.
Great, and you'll be stepping over for that portion of the meeting.
I'll step back.
Okay.
As it is, these are being appointed in an open meeting. So I'll take part in that section of the appointments.
Thank you. So that will be, that disclosure will be duly noted. Next is number 4, approval of the agenda as circulated. 4-1, special council session agenda of Monday, January 9th, 2023. Be it resolved, the special council session agenda of Monday, January 9th, 2023 be approved as circulated. Can I get a mover and a seconder for that? Moved by Councillor O'Neill, seconded by Deputy Mayor Stolberg. Any discussion? All in favor? The motion is carried. Next, we're going into 5, which is bylaws. 5-1, bylaw number 072023, being a bylaw to appoint members to all boards and committees for the Township of Allen-McCullum for the term of 2022 to 2026. Be it resolved that bylaw number 072023, being a bylaw to appoint members to all boards and committees for the Township of Allen-McCullum for the term of 2022 to 2026, be read and deemed to be passed this 9th day of January 2023. So can I have a mover and a seconder for that bylaw? Moved by Councillor Booth and seconded by Councillor Ainsworth. Discussion. Yes,
I just like to clarify again that I am in favor of the kindness of the Heritage on McCullum and History and Heritage Cemetery Board, Police Services Board. I decline any involvement with the Public Library Board. I am in favor with the Recreation, Culture, and Community Development appointees and the water.
Thank you. Not necessarily for you sign this report.
It's posted.
It's posted. Okay.
If you want us to read it
I don't think we have to do. It's posted.
again. Fine.
Yep. Any further discussion or comments? Go ahead, Councilor Deputy Mayor Stolberg.
Through you, Mayor, Local, to Madam Clerk, have the letters go on to people they know.
This bylaw, once it's passed today, then I can send out the remainder of the letters. The letters for the first will of the council passed those in that last week.
So none of these people have been acknowledged.
People on the Heritage Committee have not been acknowledged because I knew there was going to be 2 more additions, so I couldn't do it all at once. Police Services Board has been done. The library has been done, except for the new additional member that's appointed. Then Recreation, Culture, and Community Development will be done after this.
Thank you.
Same with the law.
Councillor O'Neill.
Through you, Mayor Lobo, do we have a time set for the training and support for these new volunteers that we are appointing?
We don't have a date set yet. I was hoping by the end of January, beginning of February.
Okay,
Good. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's okay. Any other questions or comments? I guess I have just one clarification. I believe the library board is meeting tonight. And will everybody on that board know that there's a meeting?
Yes, so they were already sent out an email, and the new addition to that board was sent out an email on Friday night, letting that individual know that the bylaw is coming forward to council today. And then after it was passed, that individual will be a member of the board. And Councillor Booth brought in the agenda so that they would have hard copies for their first meeting. So
And I guess the only other question is the Heritage Committee set a date for their first meeting yet?
it's not confirmed, but they're looking at Monday, January 16th at 2:30, and that was pending availability of this room.
yes, so Mr. Dean has about this meeting this month. So, yep.
Sounds like we're no doing. Okay, any further questions? All in favor? The motion is carried. Next, we have 6.1, and this is a closed session items. Well, I need a mover and a seconder to receive a recess to a closed session, and I'll read the motion that the council of the township of Ballard will be recessing to a closed session under section 239 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended to consider a proposal or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board relative to the sale of surplus lands located at 9127 County Road 45, Roseneath, and Plan 470, Block 73, part of Block 24, Concession B, Shawana Drive, Grafton, with the CAO clerk and the deputy clerk remaining in attendance. And this is the at 138. Welcome. Do I have a mover and a second for that? Deputy Mayor Stover, seconder Councillor Booth. All in favor? Motion that is approved. And so we'll go to close. Okay, well, now that we're finished with the closed session, we'll motion to reconvene to a special council. Be resolved, the council of Ballard Parliament reconvene to a special council session at 1:56 p.m. All motion moved by Councillor Booth, seconded by Deputy Mayor Stover. All in favor? Carried. Approval of confirming bylaw number 08/2023 being the bylaw to confirm the proceedings of a special council session held on Monday, January 9th, 2023. Be resolved that bylaw number 08/2023 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of a special council session held on Monday, January 9th, 2023 be read and deemed to pass this 9th day of January 2023. Mover and a seconder. Moved by Deputy Mayor Stover, seconded by Councilor Ainsworth.
Yep.
All in favor? Carried. Adjournment of the special council session of Monday, January 9th, 2023, and we'll do that at 1:52. 1:57. All in favor or motion? Moved by Councilor Deputy Mayor Stover, and seconded by Councilor Booth. Further discussion? All in favor? Motion is carried. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So just on a follow-up to our appointment